feeling a little bit guilty because my wife went to yoga this morning. I did nothing, and I should have, because I knew my next guest was coming up on the show today. Health and fitness, it's something we love talking about on this show, and so does our next guest. I'm joined by Chelsea Smith, an owner and health coach at Divine Health and Fitness. Welcome, Chelsea. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's first of all talk a little bit about your background. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I grew up in the MMA space, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's really what got me into
up over
a
here.
little further.
Okay.
A little further. So I really have a passion for fitness in general, but then ultimately I'm a big advocate for holistic in terms of the approach to fitness as well. So making sure that we're looking at clients from this whole approach instead of just parts of.
Right.
So when we look at fitness, we look at it, I do anyway, within tandem to nutrition and life coaching as well. So that is what encompasses me as a life coach.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that role as a life coach. As you said, it encompasses different things. So when you talk to clients, what sort of questions are you asking them to find out a little bit more about it? Because I imagine you individualize everything, right?
Exactly. Well, so some of our programs come accompanied with all three of the branches of health that I do integrate.
Okay.
So we have some examples here.
Yes, tell me what you brought along here.
So again, a holistic health coach, myself included, means that I'm a personal trainer, a registered holistic nutritionist, and a life coach.
Okay.
So over here we have the nutrition section.
Right.
So many of us know that for the winter months, we're told to have vitamin D.
Right.
Right? But have you heard of chlorophyll?
I have heard of chlorophyll.
Okay, amazing.
I probably don't take it off. I used to take it. No, I'm not kidding. I used to take it. I don't know why I stopped, but what is great about chlorophyll?
Well, I love it for its antioxidant properties,
okay.
But ultimately it comes accompanied with so many micronutrients involved as well. And what it basically is, it's a phytonutrient. So it's the pigment that gives our green vegetables their beautiful green color.
Right.
And in the winter months, we know, especially in Canada, it's cold. We're not growing abundantly our produce outside. So if you know that you're not getting a ton of produce in your diet because of the winter months, chlorophyll is a great substitute. You can add it into your water, and I do have this obnoxiously large water bottle here.
I was going to point that out. I'm glad you did. I wasn't going to say obnoxious, by the way.
It's definitely a conversational piece.
This is some water bottle here.
And look, we have some motivational quotes throughout your day, feeling awesome halfway there. I mean, it's not, it's past 12, so I'm a little behind.
Okay,
but
this helps you because I think, sometimes we're a little intimidated when we hear about how much water we're supposed to drink. If it's in one vessel like this, I think, and with the motivational, little quotes on here, it makes it easier, right?
Totally does. And it's become like my crutch. If I don't have it with me, I'm like, where's my water bottle?
I like
Something's missing. Something's
much better
different.
that than thinking about that as far as your phone is concerned, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's switch it out, right? So when we add chlorophyll to the water, just a few drops here from the top. Turns it into this fun little liquid.
Oh, yeah.
We shake it around.
Oh, geez, I lost that. Never mind. Nobody saw that at home.
Nobody saw that.
All ready to go.
So we love this because it also has a straw, and water bottles with a straw psychologically, apparently by research standards, makes us drink more water. It's just it's just a quick step. We don't have to think about reaching for it and having to pour it back or what have you. It's a little quicker in terms of access. So that's something to think about. Do you know how much water we are supposed to be getting in a day?
8 glasses.
But there's actually an equation that everyone can use at home.
Okay.
And so everyone can do this now. I'm not a math savvy person, so you may want to use Google to convert your weight in pounds into kilograms first.
Okay.
And then it's 30 milliliters per kilogram of body weight.
Okay.
You're gonna get like a decimal point on your calculator. I want you to use that decimal point or that comma as a decimal point.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you'll get like a liter number. So for me, I take 69 kilograms times 30, and then I usually get roughly 2,000 on the calculator. So that's 2 liters.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I could handle 2 liters. Yes, absolutely.
Definitely I would gradually begin to work up to that if you're already not getting a ton to begin with, just so it's not too intimidating.
Okay.
Gradual steps.
Let's move on to the next one because I want to run out of time here. You brought some of these things I'm familiar with.
Okay.
This one is great, right? Because
foam roller.
We have one at home, and I know
don't be intimidated
sometimes
by spikes.
I know because but it's like good pain.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
Satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, you're like, oh, thank goodness I did that, right?
Exactly.
It really is well worth it.
So what that sensation you're feeling is your body's language. It's speaking to you. It's telling you it needs that. So mobility is so important. Mobility is different from fitness. It's the act of your joints being put through their range of motion. And I like to say, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
So definitely important to keep up with mobility. We have a lacrosse ball here that's great for that trigger point technique, which is easier if you're not able to get down to the ground with the foam roller. This, you just need a wall.
Yeah, you just slide it in
Pretty
behind,
simple.
right? And you can just
Free
do the
massage
up and
therapy.
down.
It's way cheaper. Way cheaper.
Agreed, 100%.
So we also have this mobility band here that I'm going to have you use, Derek.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is we call this an overhead reach. So we're essentially going to check the range of motion through your shoulder joint.
This could be
so we're going to check the mobility. Don't be embarrassed. It's safe space. Safe space.
Okay.
So round one, we want to make sure that you're tucking through your core and pelvis, and we're just going to lift overhead and see how far you can come back. And then right back down.
I think I don't know.
So shoulder width apart. First for the hands, we want to come a little more
in.
closer.
Okay.
Good. Let's start at the hip.
All right.
And you want to make sure that as you're lifting, we're not flaring through the ribs. So we're keeping a neutral spine.
Here we go.
Keep going if you can without pain. Should be pain-free motion.
I am pain-free.
Okay, look at that.
Is this good?
Yes, it's good. Okay. I'm impressed. This is amazing. Let's come down slowly.
I noticed the camera quickly went away when the shirt went up. No one wants to see that. I understand. I apologize to our viewers at home. Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. We all have one of these.
It's all good. I've seen it all, Derek. I've seen it all. All right.
All right. Before we run out of time, I've got like 40 seconds left. Tell everybody how they can find you and get together. And I imagine you do a consultation with each client.
So I'm in a hybrid model, online and in person. So divinehealthandfitness.com is the best way.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Do you want to do a little exercise to go out here?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do some lunges.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
One.
Okay.
And up and switch.
Oh, you're doing it.
Come up with me.
You're going like completely
Keep up, Derek.
forward.
Let's go.
All right.
Down, bend the knee.
Gotcha. Can we go backwards
we
now?
can reverse lunge.
We're now in the dark, and my director will be panicking. Chelsea Smith, a real pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Had so much fun. Had so much.
I
Will
hope
you
you're
come
feeling
back?
like the blood flow is flowing.
Well, I am. I just gotta make sure I wear the right shirt next time.
I'll come back just for you.
Okay, we'll be right back after this.